moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. So we put our hands up.
WXYZ presents, live from Cobo Center, the 2016 North American International Auto Show Red Carpet Charity Preview.
And the energy tonight at Cobo is absolutely electric. The who's who of the auto industry and of Detroit are here to celebrate in style. Welcome to the 2016 Red Carpet Charity Preview. I'm Stephen Clark.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford, and boy, are we excited tonight. It is the event of the year, and we are taking you behind the velvet ropes to show you the gorgeous cars and, of course, the glamorous crowd.
Speaking of which, Carolyn, looking absolutely phenomenally gorgeous, as usual.
Well, thank you so much. Anna Roselli, fashion stylist from Roma Sposa Birmingham, always makes each and every one of us ladies look absolutely beautiful, and we feel beautiful for the charity preview.
So who is this?
So my gown is by designer Alex Tay, and it's a Merlot and black and a lot of detail, and I love it.
Very nice. Remember, did you ever see the movie March of the Penguins?
I did.
Right there.
You look very, very handsome,
very much.
dapper, and you have a little bit of Merlot there, so.
Thank you very much.
Very
and
nice.
Thank you, my co-anchor right here, supplying me a little information. All right, we are covering every single corner of Cobo with a team of reporters, so let's get this party started with Glenda Lewis over in Chevy.
Hey, Glenda.
Hey, Stephen, Carolyn, just call me Mellow Yellow, because I'm telling you right now, I would not go faster than 10 miles an hour in this baby, even though it screams for more. 0 to 60 in 2.59 seconds, 650 horsepower. I am in Chevy with all things General Motors that they have new for the show this evening. We're going to have a blast talking to the CEO, the president. Curtis, where are you?
I'm right here at FCA, and let me tell you, Glenda, the dress is fabulous. We're going to have a lot of fun here tonight. This is a banner year for Fiat Chrysler. Not only are they celebrating the 75th anniversary of Jeep, they are reviving the minivan with its upcoming release of the Pacifica. We're going to show you all of that tonight. Yes, there is no doubt that the force is strong with Chrysler this year. Let's go over to the lady in red, Joanne Purton, right now.
All right, Curtis, thank you so much. And I am in Lincoln tonight, where they are celebrating the revival of their flagship luxury brand. This is the 2017 Lincoln Continental. It's all about gaining ground in the luxury market. And this is luxurious from top to bottom. Take a look here. A simple touch of the door opens it. And take a look at the beautiful inside. Almost looks like a private jet inside. And if you notice right here, that little piece of the seat sticking out, that's because there's two pieces there so that you can be comfortable with your thigh in case one piece needs to be a little bit farther up. How about that? We're going to be talking about the sound system in this beauty in just a few minutes. But first, let's send it over to Heather.
Joanne, it's been a banner year for the automakers, and we're going to celebrate tonight here at Ford. You have everything from supercars to mega trucks. I'm going to show you all the cool things you can do at the auto show, so fasten your seatbelt, grab a glass of champagne, and we're going to toast Detroit tonight. But first, I'm going to toast Brad and Alicia on the red carpet. Cheers.
Clinks back at you, Heather. We are having so much fun with all these beautiful, glamorous people. Having fun? Yeah.
Yeah, where are the party people? Let's go. We are on the red carpet.
And you don't look so bad yourself.
Well, hey, thank you very much. We're on the red carpet. The cars look great, but the people and the style, Alicia and I, we have our eye on it all night. Stephen and Carolyn, we're going to keep you updated with everybody that walks down the red carpet.
Well, you guys look beautiful, and so do all of the people surrounding you tonight, all for a good cause.
All right, the doors to the charity preview opened up about an hour ago here with an official ribbon-cutting ceremony. So take a look at this.
3, 2, 1, cut the ribbon. Welcome to the 2016 North American International Auto Show Charity Preview.
Boy, you can feel the excitement, can't you? You will recognize a lot of faces here, from Governor Rick Snyder to Mayor Mike Duggan. They're alongside the North American International Auto Show Chairman, Paul Sabatini.
Yeah, brilliant blue. That's the color of the night, the color of the ribbon, along with the color of the mints people are getting as they walk into Cobo, and even a cocktail you can order here tonight on the floor.
Now, you know,
this event's expected to raise a lot of money.
A lot of money indeed. $6 million for 8 local children's charities, and that's really what this night is all about.
And there's been a frenzy of activity at Cobo all week long.
5,000 journalists from more than 60 countries swarm press days to get the first look at the more than 50 car reveals, and Steven was lucky enough to be one of them.
I was here Monday morning, Tuesday morning. We saw a lot of luxury and mixed in with some practicality.
Lexus stunned us all with the sexy and powerful LC500 Speedster. Lincoln brought back its flagship luxury sedan with the elegant 2017 Continental. Acura making a bold statement with its precision concept. And Buick introduced an astonishing sports concept coupe called the Avista.
Porsche showed off a new sleek 911 Turbo and the Turbo S. Audi went out of this world with a moon buggy and used the help of astronaut Gene Cernan. The buggy is an entrant into the next X Prize. The German automaker also unveiled a hydrogen concept, the H-Tron, the A4, and the A4 All-Road Quattro. Mercedes unwrapped a new dream car, the S65 Cabriolet.
Chrysler launched a minivan reboot with its 2017 Pacifica. Ryan Seacrest made a cameo at Ford's reveal, the automaker showing off a refreshed 2017 Fusion.
GM's Mary Barra and Mark Royce stepped out of the Bolt EV and touted the battery power of the 2017 Chevy Bolt EV. And all this is just the beginning of what you'll find when you come down to the 2016 North American International Auto Show to see for yourself. Isn't that a sweet ride right there? You know, it was a great week for Ford, showing off the Fusion.
That Fusion matches your dress right there.
Us, that Merlot, right? The luxurious Lincoln as well, and a look at what the future will bring for the company. Joining us right now is Bill Ford Jr.
Mr. Ford, thank you so very much for hosting us here once again at your great location.
We love having you here,
You're
Steven.
a great landlord.
Hey, listen, you know, if we can have years like we did last year every year, you're welcome anytime.
It has been a great year, too.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah, it's gotten better and better for the auto industry. And I know Ford had so many great announcements all this week. But one thing you're really excited about is the Ford Pass. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's very cool because, you know, normally this show is all about hardware. I mean, who's got the sexiest looking cars and trucks? And I love that. However, you know, the world is changing. It's changing quickly. And we launched something called Ford Pass, basically to help make people's lives easier and better. And you can get on your app and you can find open parking spots. It can reserve you the spot and then you pay for it right from your phone. You know, and we have partners with McDonald's and 7-Eleven where you can earn points and get things. And anyway, it's all about, again, making people's lives better. And we will add lots of things to this app as the years go by.
You know, part of Ford's vision also is things like ride sharing, or even pedestrian safety. I mean, you sell cars. You're supposed to sell these people cars. And you're
you know, look, particularly in cities, you know, traffic jams are a big issue.
Oh, yeah.
And that will become even more so as time marches on. More and more people are moving into cities, and they just want to move. And the idea of each of them owning a car and being able to pay for a garage it's not going to work. So if I think back to what my great-grandfather did, which was bring mobility to everybody, that's what we're trying to do now in a very different era.
Well, Mr. Ford, thank you so much, as always, for your time and for having us here.
Oh, listen, love having you guys.
Thank you very much.
Guys.
One of the greatest landlords on earth right here. Bill Ford.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Well, it is a night of glitz and glamour, and we want you to weigh in on what you want to see on the red carpet.
Well, for instance, what dress color do you want to see most tonight? This one maybe, or these right here? Head on over to WXYZ.com to vote for your favorite. Hundreds of you, by the way, already have voted. We'll have your answers ahead.
Plus, what is the biggest fashion trend this year? We've got a few sweet styles to show you. That's coming up next. Boy, everyone looks so beautiful tonight. And you know, 1,200 bottles of champagne is on ice, ready to be served at tonight's red carpet charity preview. And maybe after we finish work, Stephen and I can toast, maybe a little later.
If we have a designated driver, always be responsible. But first of all, let's drive on over to General Motors with Glenda. And Chevy certainly has a lot to celebrate tonight, Glenda.
Oh, A lot to celebrate indeed, Stephen. When you say Chevy, when you say General Motors, there is a name attached to that. The Woman of the Hour, CEO, Mary Barra with me now. Mary, thank you for joining me.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. So I'm so excited about the show and everything that we have in store for 2016.
Happy 2-year anniversary.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, it's a lot has gone, we've gone on through a lot, but a lot has really transpired, and we're so excited about some of the new vehicles like the Bolt EV for Chevrolet, the Buick Vista. So we're looking forward to a really exciting year.
We were actually seated here 2 years ago when things first got started for you. A lot transpired since then.
It has.
Yes.
But you know, the men and women of General Motors, the team, they're focused on great cars, trucks, and crossovers, and we've got a lot to be proud of what we got done in the last 2 years.
So this is exceptional. 200 miles you can go on one charge.
200 miles and at an affordable price. And so, you know, it really is a breakthrough for electrification, and we think it's going to really open up for people in the past who may not have thought they could really have one car and it be electric.
And General Motors in the family feeling this year. I see your daughter over there,
That's
Rachel.
Right.
She's beautiful.
Come on over, Rachel. Yes. It is, and it's really exciting to have my family here. Rachel is a junior in high school, and so we're excited to be at the show. This is her third show, though.
Do you think that you see a future in leading a major car company one day?
I don't know yet.
Just enjoying having a good time.
Yeah,
what can we look forward to this year, Mary?
Well, I think, you know, moving really fast in the areas of personal mobility, we have the partnership with Lyft, and we're very excited about that. But launching some of the cars, making sure the Bolt EV gets into the road, I think is very important as well. And making a decision on what we're going to do with that Buick Vista, because it has been so popular here.
That color had our jaws dropping.
It's a gorgeous vehicle and in a gorgeous color as well. We're very excited.
Thank you, Mary, for your time. Rachel, lovely. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Stephen and Carolyn, over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Glenda. And we have a special guest with us right now, Governor Rick Snyder.
Yes.
Great to be with you.
I'm going to point out
you being here,
right on the
always.
top, the pin you're wearing.
Yeah, I have a Flint pin on. And I think it's important to recognize we've got a lot of work to do there, and we're committed to getting it done to help the people of Flint. It was kind that Mayor Weaver gave me this pin this morning, and I want to show support and our commitment to do good things there.
I know, and we know it's a challenging time in Flint. We saw you there speaking to residents today, but tonight is about the auto show. Tonight is about Michigan, about Detroit, and so many people are buying cars right now. This has got to be great for the state of Michigan.
Well, it's awesome for the state. I mean, if you look at it, the economy is doing well in Michigan generally. People are very excited. These are the world's best products, too. And so many of them were made in Michigan, designed in Michigan, engineered in Michigan. We should be really proud. So I tell people, let's be louder and prouder about the great role of the auto industry here. And they come back in Detroit.
Yeah, we were looking back just a few years, and you were telling a story right before you came on. I mean, this was some tough times a few years ago, and we've recovered from that in a great way.
Yeah, if you think about it, I told people at a group last night, remember the old days when you used to fly into Concourse C out at the airport, you'd come down here and there wasn't a window on the river, and then where would you go eat or stay? Now you can't even keep track of all the restaurants. Cobo's beautiful, Metro's beautiful. We're on a roll. Let's keep it going by working together.
I mean, when you think about the $300 million in renovations that have been done here at Cobo since 2011, I mean, I'm sure it's easy to attract businesses here now.
It is, and I did a full day of meetings on Tuesday and half a day yesterday, meeting with companies about coming to Michigan and investing in Michigan, and the response was overwhelmingly positive, particularly looking at Detroit and different things. So we just need to keep on saying the message. We've got the most talented people here and building the best products.
Governor Rick Snyder, thank you so much for coming by. We hope you enjoy the evening. Your family's with you here. And
it's great to have the family all dressed up. We don't get that very often.
Yeah, so enjoy. Have dinner. Have a toast.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, Governor Rick Snyder joining us here on the stage.
All right, let's turn now to Alicia and Brad out there on the red carpet with Detroit's most fashionable people. Hey, guys.
No.
Yes. If we're going to talk fashion, we got to talk about my tuxedo that I got from Brad's closet.
Nice.
And right before we went on the air, I shined my shoes with a Subway napkin and some water. So I'm bringing it. I got to do my best next to you.
I have to say, I have to give thanks again, as we've mentioned, to Roma Sposa. This is an Alex Tay gown. I love it. This midnight blue. And we're going to be just lapping up all the fashions here tonight. And we're joined now with a look at some of the fashion trends from Roma Sposa.
Roma Sposa has been getting the ladies of Channel 7 ready for more than a decade. Owner Anna Castaldi Roselli loves the excitement of the charity preview.
What to wear is like, the famous question. And I just recommend to wear a beautiful, nice dress.
The trends this year are stunning.
For a short dress, you can wear something like with the long sleeves.
I love that sleeves are coming back.
Yes. Follow like metallics because it gets this glitz and it's beautiful.
How it catches the light.
It catches the light, and not only there is a surprise because it's open.
Ooh.
So when you walk, it opens up a little bit, shows a little bit the leg. You make the dress doesn't make you.
There you go. Here's something new, a material that looks like liquid. I have never seen a skirt like this before.
Well, this is a little tricky because it has like an organza, but it's really treated. Looks like it's wet.
It
almost.
does, like
it comes
water.
from Paris. Yes, it's a very, very particular limited fabric. Print.
Not just solids. We're rocking prints.
Prints are big.
So what are some of the color trends we have?
Well, the color trends, we already have a 2016 collection, and they are like a pastel. And as you've seen, this is like a powder blue and then the pink.
So now that we've seen the trends on the hanger, let's see them on the runway. All right, let's see the first one. It's Diana. Lovely.
Oh. You're gonna see a lot of red this year. And also, like as you can see, the chiffon is beautiful. It's very smooth, light, and
love the flowing.
It flows
aspects.
really well.
And then there's the vintage look. Oh, a vision.
This is nude. It's nude and blush color combination, and it's very sexy, I think.
Up next, Dominique. Wow. Oh man, royal blue, and she does look like royalty.
I love this dress because as a short dress underneath, and as you've seen, the skirt, it's an overlay that is detachable.
Now she's going to take off the overlay. Let's see it, Dominique. Stunning.
Yes, so this is
just gorgeous. I love the silhouette there with that. Let's take a last look at a few of the gorgeous gowns at Roma Sposa.
I mean, Anna, you have a gift. I tell you what, how many people have you dressed tonight?
Well, at least, 20 for sure, but even more than that.
Can't believe it. And tell us about what you're wearing.
Well, I'm wearing my husband's tuxedo.
It's amazing.
I was going to joke with you. Did you get rid of all your dresses for all my coworkers?
Absolutely. That's why I had no more dresses, so that's what I did. And no, it's an alternative, and I didn't want to really compete with anybody. So it's very comfortable, and it's just a change.
I love working with all those women that you've dressed tonight. They look fantastic. I think it's got to be an easy job to dress them. What's it like leading up to it?
Well, it's just like building a house. You start from the foundation, and then you get to the furniture and everything else, and that yard.
Accessories. Well, I tell you what, Anna, you work miracles. Trust me, and it's always a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you so much, Stephen and Carolyn. Back to you.
All right, everybody's looking so great out there. Alicia, Brad, thank you so very much. Sometimes you just want to crank up the music and drive.
We do it all the time, don't we? Coming up next, Joanne checks out a luxury car that's beautiful to the eye and to the ear.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make us stronger.
Sounds like a big party, doesn't it? A crowd of 15,000 people strolling around the charity preview tonight.
And we're with one of those people who stands out in the crowd, Mark Field, President and CEO of Ford Motor Company. Thanks for joining us and for hosting us here at your stand.
Oh, well, thank you for coming and having your show here. We're really honored always, every year when you do
No, it's the honor is on us. We are honored to be here. But talk about the future, Mark, right now. When you look at 2016, what are you looking forward to most for Ford?
Well, of course, continuing to grow our business. We grew our business last year. We had a breakthrough year, growing our volume, our financial performance. It was a record, all-time record financial performance for the company. And we're going to launch a lot of these great new vehicles to help continue that growth going forward.
Like the Fusion sitting right behind
Like
us?
that beautiful Fusion, which is so color coordinated with it.
That Merlot color that we love.
Now, the other car that got some attention this week, because I was here on Monday and Tuesday for the press reveals, people buzzing about the new Lincoln Continental. mean, it brings back a name that we hadn't seen since like 2002 or 3.
You know, the Continental name means a lot to a lot of people. So, you know, it sets a really high bar for our team. And I think our team just did a terrific job bringing out a vehicle which really epitomizes where we're taking Lincoln, which is what we call quiet luxury. It's an elegance, it's a serenity, it's warm human touches in a contemporary design. And we can't wait to get it to customers' hands later this fall.
It's amazing because I remember as a little girl getting in my dad's big Lincoln boxcar and just hearing the name Lincoln Continental just brings back so many memories for so many people.
Yeah, it sure does. And we had to deliver on it, and I think the team's done a terrific job, and the reviews we're getting are fantastic.
Now, you surprised me a minute ago. I asked you what's your favorite car of all your cars to drive, and you gave me a surprising answer.
Okay, so, you know, I have Mustangs, I have all.
Right.
My favorite vehicle to drive, you know, practical vehicle to drive, is the Transit van. You know, I worked on it many, many years ago in the company. I go to Home Depot in the parking lot, people come up to me and say, hey, what is that? You know, I feel like a star.
Yeah, really, well, you're changing the world.
You sound like Dave Rexroth. You and him would be right on the same page with that van.
All right, Mark Fields, thank you so very much for letting us come on by here today.
Yeah, so appreciate you and your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, let's check in with Joanne, who's sitting very pretty in that car we've been talking about.
And of course, that beautiful new Continental is on full display right there for you, Joanne.
It is, certainly, you guys. It's over here, and it's also on the display right up here. You know, that Continental is one of 4 Lincolns that have been unveiled over the last few years. This one here is the MKZ, so this is another one. I want to talk about what Mark Fields just said. He said this is about quiet luxury, right? Well, let me tell you something. Here are 3 speakers you see in this car. There are actually 19 in the new Lincoln models, and you can really turn up the volume and make it not so quiet.
It's the intuitive technology, it's the effortless performance, and it's the distinctive design.
And it's a luxury car that's now offering something more to its clients, a premium sound system from Revel.
It's about, you know, when people get out and they say, wow, you know, this is an experience of a lifetime. I don't want to get out of my car. I want to sit in my driveway and continue to listen to that music.
Revel by Harman and Lincoln collaborated to create a unique multi-speaker car audio system for the Lincoln MKX and MKZ.
Each part in there serves a unique purpose. Effectively, it's tuned precisely to make sure that the sound coming from each speaker it meets your ears just the right way and sounds absolutely perfect.
Lincoln Consumer Marketing Manager Robert Rosenbach calls the sound amazing.
I'd love for you to experience it. Their 20-speaker system, which is unique to the MKZ, is an absolute wonderful experience to have that in the car.
So I had to try it out.
There's no speaker in the seat per se, but you'll start to feel a little bit of that feedback.
Oh my. Wow. That's fantastic.
And just the clarity there.
Oh my gosh, it's like the person's whistling next to me.
It really is.
Revel engineer Chris Ludwig, who is also a musician, says the audio system is a mix of art and science.
We're creating a work of art in the car and really creating a sound that people love and can appreciate.
And I think I already appreciate both.
Cash register is back there. Something else is up front. That's incredible.
People, I think, are going to really fall in love with us.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's that attention to detail is so incredible. I am right now inside the Revel Listening Gallery that is part of the auto show. You can come on here and take a look at some of the wonderful sound. You can also sit in one of the vehicles in the Lincoln display and hear it for yourself as well. Paul Sabatini joins me right now of Lincoln of Troy. So good to have you with us.
Thank you so much. Isn't the show great? I mean, it looks unbelievable.
It really does. Lincoln is in a new place this year. So now we are next to Cadillac and Mercedes and Audi. You're really trying to go after the luxury brand and entrench yourself in that, aren't you?
Yeah, like somebody said, you know what, we like the neighborhood we're in now. Right. And it is the place that for Lincoln should be right here between, you know, and we trying to do that with the auto show this year is try to get all the luxury brands together.
I think it's great.
It's great. Yeah, it really has.
Let's talk about the Lincoln Continental and the launch, the big unveil. What do you hope that this does for the Lincoln brand?
Well, I really think that is going to, I mean, it's our first real vehicle that's really going to set Lincoln on our path of where we're going. And it really is. I mean, if you see that new Continental, it's just absolutely unbelievable. The one that happens to be on display right now is our Black Label, the most expensive model we carry. And, you know, it just just unbelievable vehicle. I've been fortunate. I'm on our product committee. I was able to drive the vehicle, and that car is just not only looks gorgeous, it's great to drive.
And Paul, well, great news too that it's going to be built in Flat Rock and available in the fall. Paul, so good to see you.
Thanks.
All right, we'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. You know what we're going to talk about tonight, folks? We're going to talk about the minivan. Now, it is something that has a bit of a stigma. Many parents kind of see it as almost giving up on life. Not with this one. Chrysler doing something very special. Meet the Pacifica. It may sound familiar. You may remember that they did produce a Pacifica years ago, and then it was Town and Country. Well, now it's back to Pacifica. But this is unusual in that it is a hybrid with all of these spectacular options to it. Starting with this sliding door here, and take a look inside. Got these screens back here, these wonderful opportunities for the kids to be distracted while you're on those long, long drives. Joining me now is Chelsea. She is a product specialist. And Chelsea, what are some of the other features that make this such a unique minivan?
Well, in addition to this being, as you said, the first hybrid minivan ever, and the first hybrid that Chrysler's offering, there's a sliding, you just kick underneath the sliding doors or the lift gate that will automatically open them. You've got a 360-degree surround view camera system that gives you a bird's eye view of your vehicle. I mean, the list just goes on. There are 37 new industry-first innovations with this vehicle here.
And this is also the only plug-in being manufactured, right?
The only hybrid plug-in, yes, which allows you to run up to 30 miles. You can run on all-electric, so for those families who just take short trips here and there, running errands, you almost never have to put gas in it.
Thank you very much, Chelsea. A pleasure. And as you can see, this is a fantastic vehicle, not your father's minivan, Stephen and Carolyn.
I say what you want about a minivan, but I tell you, Chrysler's got it right. And I loved the old Town and Country when I had kids.
Yes.
You know, and then you had to put them in the back of something. That was perfect.
But today, I mean, you can watch TV, you can ride in luxury.
These kids today are so spoiled.
Oh, we love it. Well, coming up next, we're going to take a look at what inspired one of Buick's luxury cars.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to me to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal you, but I ain't done much to leave. Hello. All of the lights.
We are plugged in and turned on, and all of the lights are shining here at the 40th North American International Auto Show Charity Preview. Now, over the years, this event has raised more than $100 million for various children's charities.
Oh, yeah, doing so much good work. The spotlight is on General Motors as well tonight, getting accolades for its 2016 lineup. And Glenda is in Chevy right now with more on that. Hey, girl.
Hey, oh my goodness, can I take this Malibu to Malibu? Well, I'd better ask the man of the hour, and we're talking about General Motors President Mark Royce. Mark, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Glenda. It's always wonderful to see you here.
So
the dress
can
is
I?
beautiful. You look beautiful.
Thank you. So much is going on this year. You've got beautiful, we see the Cruise right next to us. Talk to us about the innovation of 2016.
Well, it's a great show because someone asked me the other day, Glenda, like, what do you think the trend of the show is? And I said, there is no trend of the show. There's some performance cars that are beautiful in the show. There's a new Camaro convertible we have here, but this car right here, this is for the first time in my career we have a mid-sized car in the heart of the market that I know is going to be a home run. So the hybrid gets 48 miles per gallon. It's longer in the rear. We took 250 pounds out of this from the other car and roughly the same price. So this is a big deal for us, and we're going right at it here. So we're very proud of it.
You have a lot of hot stuff on this floor.
We do.
All of our mouths collectively dropped when we saw that jewel tone on the Avista.
Oh, yeah. Well,
everyone's talking about it.
Oh, it is. And when we unveiled it last Sunday night, there's two guys that spent 12 hours to paint it. And you walk up to the car and you can almost fall into the paint. So, and of course, blue is beautiful, and it's very much a color for Buick over the years. So we couldn't be prouder of the car, but also, as you said, the color.
Let's hope you build it.
Well, I tell you what, we put it in the show. This was not an original concept. It was a concept car internally to signal the future of Buick design. So you'll see it in the new LaCrosse, you'll see it in the new Envision, you'll see it in the new Enclave when it comes out. We did that in the studio internally with two young designers. Those two young designers, we didn't tell them to do it. Those two guys did it. They produced the car. We said, this is so beautiful, we have to put it in a show.
Let's take a look at that design in the LaCrosse. Perfect.
Good. Little story.
Take a look at the 2017 Buick LaCrosse and you'll see design influences from the brand's rich history.
Well, we looked back through the archives and we found these wing elements that were done in the 50s.
Brian Nesbitt, head of Buick Design, says designers were inspired by a 1954 show car called the Wildcat II and the award-winning Avenir concept, which debuted at last year's Detroit Auto Show.
They're really tasked with really questioning, being provocative, and so the designers have to stay up on trends. They have to make sure they really have the pulse on what's going on around the world.
The design starts with a sketch and then takes a three-dimensional shape.
That looks really exciting. But that's only in 2D. Let's see, really, does it work in this three-dimensional world? So the designer and the sculptor have an intimate relationship. You need people that have the experience to understand when they take a surface and model it. It might look good in side view, but when I rotate it to the side, it doesn't look good in front view.
The creative team at Buick spent years perfecting more than just the good looks of the all-new LaCrosse.
There's more upgraded technology, how you interface with the vehicle. We've got a new electronic shifter. It's much more precise and it offers more interior space. We've also made the car a little bit wider, pulled the car down a little bit, so the stance on the road is much more substantial. We're really creating quite an experience with the LaCrosse, and we think that people, once they do experience and drive it, there's almost a sense of well-being with the choreography of all those elements.
While the LaCrosse will be on the road early this summer, Buick already looking to the future.
We've got a lot coming, but you'll see a good taste of that this year.
You heard President Mark Royce say it. New, innovative design, young designers, a hot look. General Motors, a hot place to be tonight. Malibu in the Malibu. That's my goal for 2016. Alicia, Brad, over to you. I'm out.
We have the red carpet covered. We're going to start with the fans. Alex Baugh, who's here from our digital team. She's been running polls on WXYZ.com. An exciting reveal coming up in just a few moments.
Yes. Also, Mariana Karras, our fashion trend expert, is with us this evening. You look phenomenal.
Thank you.
Beautiful. What color is this?
This is periwinkle, and we're seeing a lot of bright colors on the at the red carpet.
What are some of the ones you're seeing tonight?
Oh, we're seeing the fuchsia colors. We're seeing a lot of the bright blue colors. We're seeing white. We're seeing gold. But just the whole scale of color is amazing.
It really pops in here.
Yes, yes. The ladies of Detroit have not disappointed.
They have not.
And on WXYZ.com, the Detroit viewers are weighing in. Alex, you have a big reveal here.
Yes, they are. Nearly 800 viewers voted, and the color of the night. Are you guys ready? Here it is. It's red.
There it is.
Even Miss Michigan, USA.
The
Susie
people
Leka
don't lie.
Pick the color of the night. Way to go. Everyone looks beautiful. Everyone. So what are some of the silhouettes and styles that you're seeing really pop out, Mariana?
Well, with this dominant color red, which is so big in Hollywood on their red carpet also, we're seeing so many great silhouettes. We're seeing the deep V. We're seeing cutouts. We're seeing color blocking with red. We're seeing all over beading with red. So red can be done in so many exciting fashion ways. Demonstrated tonight. It looks just terrific.
Mariana, what about socks that have pizza on them with red pepperonis?
Don't look.
Does that work?
Just please.
All right, cool.
It's the right color for the season.
Alex has one more poll to get voting on.
I should have added that to our accessories poll.
We
because
should have.
The best accessories on the show floor tonight. We want you to vote. Go on WXYZ.com and cast your vote. We're going to have the reveal coming up.
All right, pizza socks didn't make the cut, but it's very strong.
But it's okay.
It's all right.
It was a great, valiant effort, for
I want
sure.
some pizza. How are you, sir? You see everything
It's
at
a
the
party
auto show.
down here. Stephen and Carolyn, back to you.
Hey, we like looking at all that bling. I have a little bling on my hand as well. Thanks for Anna Roselli from Roma Sposa in
I was
Birmingham.
looking at that thing. That is kind of
beautiful, along with my earrings, yeah.
And that's close to red right there.
Yes, we have Merlot, but it looked like red was the power color tonight. A lot of red dresses out there.
All right, we're going to move on to different
Yes,
kinds
we
of
are.
accessories here. The tires on your car, more than just an accessory. Joining us from Bridgestone Firestone, our good friend Mike Martini.
Yes, we appreciate you as always being here.
You know, there's nothing better than to be at a car show.
Right? Because those Firestone tires are on so many cars, out on the road, even on the racetrack, and you're really excited about the Indy 500 this year, right? The 100th anniversary.
Yes, the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500, and we're so proud to have been there at the start, 1911 till today. And we've run 67 races.
And you're hoping for 68.
And well, actually, this will be the 67.
Okay.
Yes,
This will be the 67.
right.
Okay.
And again, No other tire companies have ever been able to have that kind of record at the Indy.
And then, of course, we have the duel in Detroit coming up a week after that.
The week after that, and we'll look forward to partnering with you guys again and having some real fun in Detroit on Belle Isle.
All right, that'll be a good time. Now, I was fascinated to hear this, from the racetrack to the Olympic track. You guys are sponsoring the Olympics? That's big.
Yeah, we're going to be a top sponsor. There's only like 8 or 9 of us at that level, and it's all about performance moments. You know, athletes spend their entire career, you know, getting to that gold medal performance. Bridgestone's just like that. We spend years developing the technology, so when you need us most, that performance moment, like when you're putting on the brake and you really need to stop,
there it is.
We've been there.
It's all about winning, right? I mean, you guys are in the win column, whether it's at the racetrack or at the Olympics.
You got
there you go. Hey, good to see you again.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be a great year.
Thank you.
It's going to be great. Mike Martini.
Yes. Well, there are 750 beautiful cars on display at the Detroit Auto Show.
Coming up next, we're going to show you a few that cost a lot of bling, more than she's even wearing here. You got to take a look at these beauties.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Okay, try rock, paper, scissors, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, whatever you want. There are simply too many dream cars to pick from tonight. Mercedes, Cadillac, Lexus.
Oh, man, aren't they all beautiful? Have you seen the Rolls Royce, though, with that emblem made of crystal? All I can say is wow. Joanne, have any of these pricey beauties caught your eye tonight? I'm sure there are too many to count.
So many luxury cars. My job tonight, assignment. Me and Aston Martin, and I want to show you something pretty incredible over here. This is a sports car, my friend, fit for a secret agent. This is the Aston Martin This is the 007 edition. Why? Well, the DB10 was in the James Bond movie Spectre. When you start this beauty up here, that cost just a mere $250,000. It even tells you right there, 007 Bond edition. 510 horsepower this beauty is. So if you're going to spend $250,000 on a car, what do you get besides an amazing sports car? Let's walk over to the trunk here. And I want to bring in, take a look here. This is what you get. A sterling silver Aston Martin wings, and if you'll do the honor, please, the key is given to you in your very own briefcase, right? I will tell you they made 100 of these vehicles. Not James Bond, out of them already. 100 million sticking around. You wouldn't be able to buy one automobile from Aston Martin. We're going to send it there now.
All right, thanks, Joanne. We're back and forth, and joining me now is Joan Budden, the new CEO of Priority Health. Joan, congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored and so excited. Healthcare is such an interesting time right now, and Priority Health is so well positioned to be able to improve the health and the lives of the people we serve.
We're so excited. Priority Health is teaming up with one of our favorite doctors, Dr. Oz, for something really special on Family Day. Tell us about it.
Well, Dr. Oz is, known nationally about health and wellness, and that's what Priority Health is all about. So what a better opportunity than to bring that expert here to the city of Detroit to talk to families about how to be healthier. So we're really excited about next Monday doing a walk with Dr. Oz here in Michigan.
So Family Day on January 22nd, he's going to do a power walk. It starts at 8:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah, come out if you're a walker, either casual or a power walker. Please come and be part of Dr. Oz's walk and join Priority Health.
And you can head to WXYZ.com and register to try to come and be part of the walk. We hope everybody comes down for Family Day. Joan, I have to ask you, before I let you go, do you have a favorite car you've seen so far?
Well, I love the Ford products, and I'm really looking hard at their Edge product, actually. My husband wants a new car, and he thinks this is just the right one.
Well, this is a great place to look for one, isn't it?
It is. Good. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Stephen and Carolyn?
Yeah, it's like the biggest indoor car lot. You can come in and great. It doesn't matter what the weather's doing outside. You can check out every brand new car.
Check out
there.
every car you ever thought you might want to own, right?
Hey, did you know that that Jeep owners, and I know this because I am one, we have a secret signal?
You tell me a lot of things about Jeep. We know you know.
We're going to show you the secret signal coming up next, what Jeep owners don't want you to know about.
We're also going to show you what's been planned for a very special Jeep anniversary when we come back. everyone looks so beautiful tonight. You know, 70% of the displays are new at the auto show this year, and they look fabulous, almost as fabulous as those ladies on that red carpet.
They did look good. The displays may be new, but the brands being showcased, some of them go back decades. Curtis Jackson's and Chrysler, where Jeep is celebrating a big anniversary. Curtis?
It sure is, Stephen. You know, from the battlefield to roadways here at home, Jeep has been a mainstay, not just in American culture, but in American history. It is celebrating its 75th anniversary this year with some special additions.
The Jeep.
They came from a real desperate need in the military, Bantam and the Willys, and they put together the flat fender Jeep that was used throughout World War II. Guys using them throughout the war found out, hey, off-roading is pretty fun. When they got back to the States after the war, you could buy these things really cheap.
And after World War II, the military off-roader went to work for civilians, like farmers, utility workers, even mail carriers, and continued to grow in popularity. This year, Jeep is celebrating its 75th anniversary with a limited edition collection that pays homage to its roots with hues of military green.
It's Recon on the Cherokee, Sarge on the Wrangler, and then Jungle on the Renegade.
You'll find a very special badge on the side.
Simply a profile of the very first flat fender Jeep in 1941. A nice piece.
And hidden Jeep details all over the car called Easter eggs.
Generally, we don't talk about them too much. We just like people to discover them. We like to just display that sometimes. So we sneak in a little piece here or there.
The head of Jeep Design loves the car he makes.
I am a hobbyist, I guess, and I think I've got 5 Jeeps. It's infected me pretty bad. Everybody drives Jeeps, and it's sort of a lifestyle choice.
And if you're a Jeep owner, you know about the secret wave.
Wrangler people wave at each other. It goes from the guy who just bought one, who's really active, to just lifting a finger off the steering wheel, but acknowledging the other Jeep on the road.
Mark Allen believes the Jeep will be around for another 75 years.
It's become part of the fabric of Americana. It's such a familiar shape.
So you can see Jeep has a whole lot to celebrate this year. That 75th anniversary, very big, almost as big as this Grand Cherokee, which a lot of people are already talking about. Much more to come in 2017 for this fantastic automobile. Let's go over to Alicia.
Isn't the Ford Taurus show a stunner? I tell you what, we are seeing such amazing cars here, wonderful fashion, and very giving people. I am joined by the CEO of Gardner White Furniture, Steve Tronstein. Thank you so much for joining us. You look fantastic. I love this bow tie.
Thank you. You look fabulous too. A bride in black. It's a great dress.
Thank you. It's very comfortable, believe it or not, so I love that. What are some of the fabulous cars you've seen tonight?
Well, the Buick Vista, the concept car from GM, just great styling. It's over there in big boy blue, just a lot of shape. It's just a beautiful job, and it was just really fun to go to. You know,
it stands out.
It really does. And you know, the Grand Cherokee SRT from Chrysler, really pretty amazing car for an SUV. It's a truck that goes like a sports car, and we're standing here in front of the Taurus show.
It's wonderful. And I have to really quickly thank you for being a great partner with us for the WXYZ Family Day, which is here at the auto show next Friday, the 22nd. And you're going to have a special giveaway that day, right?
Yeah, we are. You know, it's great to be participating in the Family Day. Important day for all the families to come down, bring the kids, show them what makes Detroit successful. We're going to have a big picture package giveaway. You get a complete living room with sofa, love seat, tables, and
the whole works.
The whole works, including a 55-inch TV from Best Buy or a $2,500 gift certificate, whatever the customer prefers.
Wow. Come to the auto show, go car shopping, and then maybe win a whole room for yourself. So they need to go by the Gardner White booth to sign up for their chance to win?
Yes, they do. Just come down to the booth. I believe it's in the atrium, and just sign up. But just come, have a great time. This is a great event. When Detroit is working, Detroit is on fire. It's the greatest city in America.
It is so true. Steve Tronstein, the CEO of Gardner White Furniture, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Alicia.
We really appreciate it. Stephen and Carolyn, back to you.
All right, Alicia, thank you so very much. Okay, I haven't had a chance to ask you this, and I know you haven't had a huge chance to walk around because we got here and got kind of busy. What do you see that you like out there?
Now, you know what? I'm always going to love the Corvette.
Yep.
I'm always going to love the Mustang.
Well,
and I do like those sweet little minivans.
I got you excited when I came by the Corvette a little while ago, that yellow one. I said, oh, I got this for you. And I think for about half a second you thought maybe I did.
Yeah.
About a half second.
About a half
then
second.
you knew better.
Yeah, right.
No, it's very, very nice. And I think this, the Fusion behind us, I think that car is going to change some things for Ford. I mean, people are really loving that
and
car.
I do love that color.
Well, all right. Hey, there are a lot of fast cars here tonight like that one.
Up next, we're going to get up close to the fastest car at the auto show. And guess what? It's got a trophy to prove it.
Move fast, make you think you're Drake. Yeah.
So live your life. You steady dressing that bed car, just live your life.
That light wall right there with all that bright lights.
Yes.
That's part of $200 million that went into the displays here at the auto show. I'm not sure if that includes the cars or not, but I think it's just the displays.
I mean, and they look spectacular,
You know,
don't they?
we're at Ford, and they've actually created a big blue oval.
And a
with
lot
lights.
of people are watching it. It's pretty amazing. You got to come down and see it if you haven't seen it in person. You know, there are cars on the floor worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Joanne has the lucky job of checking out the cars we can't afford.
But we can certainly dream about them. Joanne, what have you found? All right, unfortunately, we've lost Joanne's audio right there.
Well,
and that
we can
car looked
dream.
good.
Look at that.
I know,
So
that was great.
sweet.
We're going to get back to Joanne in a second. First of all, let's get on over to Heather right now. Heather?
The winner over here in Acura. We've been on the move tonight. This is their new concept car that they unveiled this week. It is stunning. This represents a new direction in design for Acura. They're really trying to up their game to compete. Look at this grille and the diamond shapes in it. And then they look, there's these cool shapes in the lights, all LED. It is so cool. I'm going to bring in Carl over here. Carl, what do you like? What do you like about this design?
Well, the sharp lines, the brilliant colors, the grille design, it's a really sharp contrast to what we're used to seeing from Honda.
All right, Stephen and Carolyn, back to you.
All right, Heather, you know, there is a million square foot of show floor here at Cobo with all of these beautiful cars, almost 800 cars that you can come down and see and just dream about, as we said, if you can't afford it in your pocket.
Yeah, if you didn't win the lottery, you can at least dream. Let's go back to Joanne right now. We've got our audio problems worked out. Because I think what it was that car was sucking the audio out of the picture.
I think so, and I apologize for not having my microphone. So I showed you the $250,000 automobile for Aston Martin, but I know many of you were saying, I can't afford a $250,000 automobile. So I headed over to Cadillac instead, and I wanted to show you this beauty here. This is a CT6. This was actually introduced back in March in New York City of last year, and it's going to be coming out this spring. This is a beautiful, beautiful luxury sedan. I showed you the Lincoln Continental, direct competition to the Continental, to the BMW 7 Series, things like that. So if you take a look around the car here, so many new features. One of them that's really exciting, the entire outside of this vehicle is made out of aluminum, which makes it lighter than the competition, gives it some really good fuel economy. Also, 21 patents are on this car. 21 patents in the way they manufacture this car. This is going to be out again, I mentioned, in just a couple months. Going to cost, about $54,000 or so, but it is beautiful and another car in the luxury market to go against some of the other biggies. All right, back to you.
All right, Joanne, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, we love those cars, right?
The ones we dream about.
Yes, indeed. Well, tonight is not just about the expensive cars, it's about the fashion, of course.
We have the best looks of the evening show coming up next. Don't go away. All right, if you're not a journalist, if you're not a member of the industry, or you're not here tonight, you'll get to start seeing all of these beautiful cars, all these beautiful trucks starting tomorrow morning.
Yes, indeed. And next week there will be a special day for military men and women. Ken McClure from Kroger joins us right now. Ken, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right, so tell us about Military Day. Why? First of all, what is and why do you do this?
Well, it's important to Kroger that we support our military and our military veterans. So we're happy and proud to be sponsoring Military Day on Tuesday the 19th. So our active service men and women or veterans can get in with a discount ticket in uniform or with their ID.
What a special way to honor our men and women in the service, because they really put their lives on the line for us. Tell us about this special display that you're going to have right in Kroger, right in the concourse?
We do have a display here. It's our Kroger personal finance team, and we're happy to have them down here and activated. But our primary focus is on the Military Day and providing that discounted ticket to our service members.
I saw something else you guys are doing. This hits close to home for me because I work out at the gym and then I go to the Kroger right next door 2 or 3 times a week. Now I can just pull up out front. You guys will bring me what I want.
You bet, Stephen. So we've launched Click List here in Michigan, and you can order online and then pull up to the store and pick your groceries up out in the parking lot. You don't even leave your car. We have 2 locations starting February 3rd, and we'll have about 10 more by the end of the year.
Wow, a lot of people love that. Ken, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for what you're doing for our military.
Thank you. I can see the Indy car pulling up out front. They throw the food in and he takes off.
Yes, indeed. Let's head on over to the red carpet with Brad and Alicia.
Yeah, a special night here because the charity preview is all about charity, and from the Judson Center, I've got my man Trey, who was giving me some style tips. What's different about our outfits?
It's vest.
Yeah, you have the vest, right?
Yeah, I do.
So all the ladies are looking at you. Tell everybody what you got to do tonight, because it's really, really cool. I had to get down on your level because this is the cool level.
Ribbon cutting ceremony.
You got to do that.
Yep, I did.
So when the doors opened, my buddy Trey here was a part of it. This is what tonight is all about, and we're going to start with the most fashionable guy in the house, and Alicia, pick it up with more fashion.
I don't
here tonight.
even know how we can follow Trey. I mean, he's just a whole bundle of cuteness there. Wasn't he adorable? Oh my goodness. Well, I am joined again by our fashion trend expert, Mariana Karras, and also our digital reporter, Alexandra Bahu, and we were talking accessories because they're amazing tonight.
Oh, the accessories, Alicia, are incredible, and it's particularly jewelry. We are seeing so many statement pieces, statement necklaces, like the gorgeous piece you have on. We're seeing a lot of the dangle earring. I know we've talked about that. I love your statement earring. Thank you. And then also a lot of interest at the wrist. We're seeing vintage bracelets and cuffs, and people are layering them up on both wrists, and it's just total glamour for Detroit's Oscars.
It really is Detroit's Oscars. It really is. And Alex, you've been so busy because you've been running around all of Cobo Center, snapping pictures and posting them on WXYZ.com for people to vote. And
8 accessories. They're fantastic. 300 votes, but I have to say 167 votes went to our fashion expert, her bling ring.
Mariana! Tell us about this ring.
I love this ring. I got this from Laliella, and it's really new and different. It's very trending. It's a duo ring. It goes on 2 fingers, but it's not cumbersome, but it adds so much glitter.
It's fantastic.
Fingers, especially if you're holding a cocktail.
True.
Very nice. It draws a lot of attention if you're holding your martini.
Love it. Well, you both look fantastic. Thank you for walking us through all the trends this evening, Alex and Mariana. We're going to check in again with Stephen and Carolyn.
All right, thank you so very much.
I like the yellow.
I know, I saw
that
you
pop
catch
of
the
yellow,
It's
right?
nice right there. All right, so let's see. I was here on Monday and Tuesday and spent a great deal of time down here. That
you were
new
working
car,
overtime.
that new car smell finally started wearing off of me on about Thursday night. Coming up next, we're going to talk about that display, that new car smell, that the perfect car smell that will stay long after you buy it.
Plus, how you can race a GT or even play pinball, all while you're here at Cobo. Don't go away. $15,000 guests are strolling Cobo Hall right now looking at world-class cars, and one of the honored guests is joining us right here. Rob Casserlew, newly appointed president and CEO of St. Joseph Mercy Health System, is with us now.
Hey, Rob, good to see you. Hey, we saw you at the Christmas tree lighting, too. How have things been?
Yeah, it's a little warmer in here.
It is, isn't it, right there?
It's been great, thank you. We're doing great.
Well, I know your message is about health, and you really want to talk about Michiganders getting healthier, right? That's your message?
That's my message. You know, right now we have a statistic we're not proud of, and that is we're 34th in the nation in health. measured by obesity and diabetes and hypertension. And that's not a stat we're proud of. And so as a health system, we had to ask ourselves, what are we going to do differently in this state to turn this around? And no one health system, no one company, the government is going to do it alone. So we launched our Join Me campaign this last year, and it's about bringing people together to figure out the things we have to do. And we've launched a lot of funding initiatives, funding bike pathways, school programs, free exercise classes. We're trying to do everything we can to solve this problem.
Well, as a former health reporter, that's a great thing.
Yeah, we heard you're working closely with other organizations, other groups to make this happen.
Yeah, it's not about us. It's not about, it's about our community. It's not about promoting just St. Joe's. It's really about everyone that we care for, whether they come to St. Joe's or not. If we're really true to our mission, we have to care about the health of the community.
Absolutely. And talk about reinvesting in the city of Detroit and why that's important right now.
We're so glad to be part of the Detroit comeback. It's so wonderful to see it. And we're now a new landmark sponsor for the new Detroit Events Center. We're going to be having a whole health program with the Detroit Red Wings. We have one now with the Detroit Lions with their Meet Up and Eat Up program. We're now the sponsor for Eastern Market. And we have our own healthcare in Detroit with the Mercy Primary Care Center. So we're here. We've been here and we're going to continue to be here.
Wow, well, you are a busy man and doing great things for us.
Well, thank you.
Councilor, so thankful for you to stop by and say hi to us here also.
Thank you for having
Hope
me.
you're enjoying the show.
We're having a great time. Great cars. I'm ready.
I know we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, don't go away. We're going to take a look at a lot more cars out here, a lot more people, a lot more fashion. The night is still young.
The cool thing about the auto show is that there is literally something for everybody to do. Whether you're a car lover or not, you can bring your whole family.
There are all sorts of interactive displays out. You can even play basketball with hoops that move on you. Try that out. Heather Cataldo standing by right now. She got to try out all this stuff. Heather?
As you know, you don't have to be a car geek to have a great time here at the auto show. There are so many cool things to do, like simulated off-roading. This thing is going to move around as if you're having a real off-roading experience, or learning how to back up a trailer, which is a lot harder than it looks. One of the coolest things to check out at the show is this Ford F-150 Platinum Series truck. This has the Pro Trailer Backup Assist.
This tricked-out truck truly takes trailering to new levels.
If you've ever wanted to drive a race car, this is your chance to do it at Ford. On the second level, they've got virtual race car. I'm going to drive the new GT. It's turbocharged. Oh boy. Don't hit the wall. No cracks about women drivers, all right? If race cars aren't your thing, how about a game of digital pinball? Check out this super cool game over here in Scion. You can try your hand at this. It's kind of like the old-fashioned pinball, but not quite. If you need a break from all the high-tech exhibits here at the auto show, come on over to Volvo and check out this surround sound system.
Don't miss these soothing sounds and panoramic views of Mother Nature's glory. From sights and sounds to smells.
So this is our new car smell experience. Everybody knows what a new car smell smells like, that traditional scent.
Ally has created some crazy ideas for how your new car should actually smell, like the pickup truck scent.
It has a little bit of bonfire, axle grease, a little bit of flannel, and some beard thrown in.
And how about Eau de Family Wagon?
It's got to have, what, soccer shoes? Dirty ballet shoes.
You're on the right line already. Some baby wipes,
yes,
stain remover, crayon, and maybe a tiny bit of regret.
Only when they're not sleeping, right?
Exactly.
I smell the baby wipes.
Yeah.
No regrets here. You can still fit car seats in the back of this GT. Pretty cool. Of course, if you missed that new car smell, this is the place to be. Come on down to the auto show, and you can just pick out any beauty you like. Stephen and Carolyn.
Boy, I'd like to have a new car smell right now. You know, this has been such a successful event tonight, and it's folks like these that make the magic happen.
Joining us right now, the 2016 North American International Auto Show Chair and Vice Chair Paul Sabatini and Sam Slaughter. I was just reading it out there. Thank you so much for joining us here.
No, thank you so much for having us. You know, it's been a great evening tonight. You know, it's been a great week. You know, public days are coming up, and everybody's so excited. We just can't wait to open it up to the public.
And you can feel the excitement in this room tonight, but a lot of people talk about the money that's raised tonight so much. Where does all that money go, Sam?
That goes to a bunch of children's charities around Detroit. We've given, in our 25 years, over $100 million to children's charities, and we're pretty proud of that.
This is the 40th year, and you guys are at how much now total? I mean, tonight?
Tonight, we'll raise over $5 million tonight in one night, and all for, you know, children's charities in southeastern Michigan, which is just wonderful. I mean, Sam and I are so proud to be a part of this to help us get there.
And I want to ask Sam, because you're in charge next year, how do you top this?
You know, that's the best thing about being a car dealer is we're so competitive. I support Paul, but wait for next year.
And real quick, both of you gentlemen, tell us what's your favorite pick tonight with your cars? What do you want to take home tonight?
Okay, well, I'll take home a new Lincoln Continental.
There you go. We know you will.
Absolutely. And surprise, surprise, I'm taking the Buick Vista.
Yeah, there's only a couple of them out there. That's
right.
Yeah, I'll take the other one.
We give good thumbs up for that. It's about that time that some of the ladies are slipping out of their high heels and into something a little more comfortable.
Yeah, the people here at the charity preview have given out 5,000 of these little slippers right there to those who need to give their feet a break, and that would probably include you.
Yes, because I think I have 5 or 6 inch heels because I stand next to a 6'5" man here. Someone might be able to use these tonight for sure, though. Joanne, you've been all around Cobo all night long on your feet, so I'm sure you'd like me to bring you a pair of these babies.
Well, yeah, but Carolyn and Stephen, I'll let you know a little secret. This is what I've been walking around with to get from location to location, so I'm doing all right tonight. But anyways, I am back where I began in the Lincoln display, the Continental just a few feet away. It's a 2-tier display, and I think arguably I've got the best shot in the entire house. Again, all these thousands of people getting ready to head off for dinner. I've had a blast tonight showing you all the luxury models, some of them out there. If you're fortunate enough to afford one, there are plenty of wonderful ones to choose from. Glenda, we'll send it over to you.
Oh, Joanne, I got to tell you, from the Equinox to the Malibu to my little yellow Corvette, General Motors setting it off inside the North American International Auto Show, setting it off for 2016, leading the way in design, color, and style. Curtis, we're going to send it over to you.
Thank you, Glenda. You know, FCA has the largest display here at the Auto Show, and perhaps that is just fitting. They have some big things planned for 2017. From the 75th anniversary of the Jeep, to the release of the Pacifica, and to even expanding their Italian brand, the Alfa Romeo. Always one of my favorites. Certainly a lot to look forward to in 2017 from FCA. Let's send it over to Heather.
This Ford Explorer has been on a 4,000-mile road trip all over North America, and we've been all over Cobo tonight. What a thrilling night, and it's been a thrilling night on the red carpet. Brad and Alicia?
It really has, and you cannot be at the Red Carpet Charity Preview without beautiful people on the red carpet.
It has been a party down here, from style to cars, and a lot of champagne flowing. This has been the spot to be. Stephen and Carolyn, the loudness has been on all night.
Back to you. It has been fun, hasn't it?
I just had a wardrobe malfunction.
That's all right.
It's all
Still look
fixed.
good. There you
Thank
go.
you so much for joining us here for this Red Carpet Charity Preview Special.
Yes, indeed. We want to thank all of our hosts at Ford, the Detroit Auto Dealers Association, and our great Channel 7 crew. Have a great night.
See you tomorrow.
Hair and makeup services provided by Vision Spa Salon in Novi. Gowns by Roma Sposa.